Hey guys, this is Zikora. How have you been? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. So the past few weeks has been really interesting to me. There was a specific question that set the internet wild, so the internet went crazy. The question is, would you rather be in the woods with a strange man or a bear? Before I go on, there's a disclaimer. This is not a bashment section. I do not do that. We don't do that on this platform. We're so much better than that. Plus, I have like the best kind of men in my life. My family, some great friends. I could never say anything to spite them, like ever. However, this topic is so interesting to me. So the question was simple, straightforward, black and white question. The context of that question is really, really important. There was no area shaded gray. So it was basic, like I, as a female, I walk into the woods. Which would I rather encounter? A bear or a strange man? So he didn't say, oh, what if your family, your brother or neighbor or a friend of a friend of a friend? No, it says a strange man. So based on that context, when I first had that question, I was like, simple, a bear. Like, who would ask this kind of question? It was self-explanatory to me until I realized that some people were not on the same page with me. And that spiked my curiosity. What was interesting is that a lot of women, like I had this conversation with people from work, women everywhere. A lot of women came together and just went the bear. Like most women, 95% of women just went the bear. And then even those that did not choose the bear, even the women that went a strange man, they understood 100% the reason why the other women went for the bear. And and there was, for me, there was like simple logic behind that answer. There was a simple logic. So for the women who understands, who are outdoors women, they understand the characters of bear and how to survive out in the woods. When they encounter a bear, they know, okay, what kind of bear they encounter, whether it's black, polar or brown, and they know how to behave, whether you play dead or whether you raise your arm and look bigger, whatever, they know what to do. So there is a chance of survival from a bear. So it's a 50-50. They may survive, they may not survive. So there was that clear understanding of what could happen in the wood with a bear. For those women who have not encountered bear and really don't know much about bear, they understand that, okay, this bear is gonna rip me to shreds. Straightforward. It was as simple as ABC. The bear, if I cannot outrun a bear, the bear is gonna rip me to shreds. So they understand they will be eaten and dead. It was that simple. Another logic behind women choosing bears, that if a woman is going to go into the woods, I think women are smart enough to know what to do and not what to do and what not to do. Why are you going into a wood? Like, there was a lot of logic around why women choose bear. They understand 100% what's involved. But the men could not understand that. But if you find yourself in the wood as a woman and encounter a strange man, you don't understand how that's going to play out. You don't know. You don't know. And a lot of women confidently say that because of their experience. Okay. And I think those experiences should be listened to. But of course, as usual, it was played down. Like, the men actually lost it at this answer. Okay. The men lost it and they played down women experience, like the gaslighting and projection that I encountered from this question was on next level, which is a usual behavior. Like, if women complain about something, men will start gaslighting them so hard, and which usually in turn makes the women to back down or change their answer. So the gaslighting this week was just like, I saw it in real time and it blew my mind. The men were fighting so hard to get the women to change their mind, and I just don't understand why. It just tells me how much they don't understand a woman's experience. And the fact that you don't understand a woman's experience, and there's no effort to try and understand a woman's experience, like no, you just have to go with what I say you should go with. That blew my mind. But what I find interesting is the fact that women united. This is the first time in my life that I saw gaslighting or manipulation not work the way it usually the way it usually would work. And that made me so happy. Just watching women unite, whether they agree with the notion or against the notion, but they unite, they understood, and they were like, like I saw a lot of men like being so emotional about it too and throwing tantrum, and the women like, we get it, we get you're gonna respond this way, but this is my choice and I stick by it, I stand by it. And the usual division you see among women was not there. Like, I was like, wow, we finally made it as women, coming together, making a choice, standing by our opinion, and just not letting manipulation derail us for what we know, what you actually know. That was impressive. That was impressive. The fact that lots of men did not get the reason behind the women choosing the beer. Wow, must be nice to be a man. Must be really nice to be the way you are, but don't understand the way you are. It must be so nice. Because every woman, whether they choose a man or a bear, understood the reason. Now, my favorite part of the whole debate was men who actually got it. So there were men who understood what the women were trying to say. And those men, and that's why I say this is not a this is why I say this is not a man bashing section, because the best response, like the best response from the whole debate, whether it's response to comments or memes from the whole discussions, was from men. It came from men, the best response. And I could post some of those responses on this page. It's like they just understood what the women were saying. So I do believe that there are good guys out there. Okay, I know some of them actually. So this is not about men bad or women bad, or no, this is not who's bad or who's. This is just acknowledging that there are a lot of good men who understand that, okay, women has had it. Like I was actually, funny enough, I was having a conversation with an old male friend of mine, and he was admitting to how horrible men could be to women. He was admitting, he was like, what men can do to you, what men can, like, he was very, very confident in the way he was saying. I was like, so why is it that when we call out this behavior, these same men get defensive? I don't get it. Why do you get defensive when you already know that what's being said is the truth? I don't even want to go into my experience as a woman, as a little girl. I don't want to go into this conversation because people, like men again, they'll start gaslighting and they will find a way to twist it and play victim. That's what usually happens. They will find a way to be like, oh, but this can also happen, that can also happen, and that, and then they water it down. The manipulation, the gaslighting, the switch up and trying to play victim. It's exhausting. It's exhausting, but we can do better. We can do better. But I'm very impressed by us women. It means that we've come very far in life if we can all stick together and be like, yeah, we're not getting manipulated. Yeah, no. Like the responses of women was making me too happy. It made my heart happy to know that they did not stand back and they did not let themselves be manipulated by tantrums, like emotional responses from the guys. It made me happy. It made me happy. I think we've made it as women. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of us sticking together in this conversation, because our feelings, our experiences is legit, it's valid. It's valid. Okay. And with that, yes, I picked the bear. I think any woman will pick a bear, and even if you don't pick a bear, I think you understand why those ones are picking the bear, and that choice should not be underestimated. It should not be watered down, or you shouldn't be made to feel bad for that choice. You shouldn't. If you should not pick bear, then things needs to change for us to start for us to make a different choice in that situation. Anyway, that's it from me today, guys. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.